The C2U Expo at Lakehead University saw many presentations and speakers this past week. One highlight of Day 3 featured a keynote speech by University of Toronto Associate Professor Eve Tuck, who discussed recent efforts to grow the practice of collaborative Indigenous research. Jonathan Wilson has the details.
Over 100 C2U delegates from around the world came out to listen to the presentation by Eve Tuck, who shared a newly completed project, the Collaborative Indigenous Research Digital Garden. It functions like a virtual community archive and features examples of research done with Indigenous communities with the hope of promoting and expanding the field of collaborative Indigenous research. Tuck says the digital garden can help sustain community-engaged learning and research practices with Indigenous communities.
The research that's celebrated in this digital garden is research in which the findings support what communities need to do and accomplish. So one of the things that's really important about this is that this kind of research is Indigenous-led rather than answering the questions that are important for people in the university to answer. It answers the questions that are important for communities to answer.
Tuck presented the 5-year project with a number of her graduate students, and they say the digital garden will also be beneficial for Indigenous scholars.
Sometimes there are Indigenous scholars who are the only Indigenous scholar within their department, and so having access to see that there are other people out there doing similar work with the similar ethics, with the similar commitments to our communities, hopefully it can encourage people doing that work to find each other and to just see what types of work are possible.
Having something like this really give us examples of other work that other people are doing, so we can connect with them, we can read about them, we can learn from their practices, and we can just start building a different kind of research that is opposing other research practices that are often extractive.
Tuck says the most exciting thing about the website is that it gives anyone the opportunity to submit their own research to be a part of the project.
We have people standing by in order to support any group who wants to include their research in the digital garden in order to get it ready to be published as one of the studies featured.
More information about the digital garden can be found online at collaborativeindigenousresearch.com. Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.